Today we will be assessing the 1 rep max and the muscular strength and endurance tests. The 1 repetition max is the maximal force that can be generated by a specific muscle or muscle group, and it's the heaviest weight that can be lifted only once using good form. It is a good measure of dynamic strength and considered a gold standard. To begin with the 1 rep max, have the subject warm up with 5 to 10 minutes of aerobic exercises. The specific warm-up, or submaximal repetitions, should be in accordance with the assigned 1 rep max test. The first assessment is the bench press assessment. Select an initial weight that is within 50 to 70% of the subject's perceived capacity. Resistance is then increased by 2.5 to 20 kilograms. The reps should be executed with full range of motion and the same bar speed. Once you've completed your 1 repetition max, the categories in the table here are for both men and women to determine where you fall. To determine whether you use submaximal or maximal tests would be determined by your reps to fatigue. And this is appropriate for sedentary individuals, adolescents, or older populations. And it's determined by completing 2 to 10 repetitions of 75% of your perceived maximal load successfully with a full range of motion. The equation for predicting 1 rep max is based on your reps to fatigue. That is, your weight lifted divided by 1.0278 minus 0.0278. This will equal the amount of reps performed. Next assessment is the leg press. This measures the muscular strength in your lower body. Once you've selected the appropriate weight, you will start by lowering the weight down and completing the full range of motion and lifting the weight up. If the weight is inappropriate, adjust accordingly. Once completed with the leg press, the table here shows which category you fall in by age and sex. The next assessment is the push-up assessment. The push-up test is administered with male subjects starting in the standard down position. Their hands pointing forward and under the shoulders, back straight, head up, using the toes as a pivotal point, as shown here. The subjects must raise the body by straightening the elbows and returning to the down position until the chin or chest touch the mat. The stomach should not touch the mat. The maximal number of push-ups performed consecutively without rest is counted as a score. The test is stopped when the client strains forcibly or is unable to maintain the appropriate technique within 2 repetitions. For the modified push-up position, you begin with your knees on the mat and using your knees as the pivotal point. Remember to exhale when pushing off the floor. Once completed, measure your score and record it and compare it to the table here to see which category you fall in. Thank you for watching this video.